Now paper number 620. Now in this paper number 620, question numbers 31 to 35. Now these 5 questions are based on seating arrangement to 2 rows. How many persons are there in total? 10 persons are seated in 2 parallel rows containing 5 persons each in such a way that there is an equal distance between the adjacent persons. Then tell me who are the persons in row 1. Now in row 1, P, Q, R, S and T are the persons in row 1. Now in row 1, P, Q, R, S and T are the 5 persons seated and all of them are facing towards south. This is row 1. And in row 2, A, B, C, D and E, and these persons are facing towards north. And row 1 is towards south and row 2 is towards north, and 1 seat in each row is vacant. That means how many places are there? 6 places, and out of which only 5 persons were seated and one of the place is vacant. And in the given seating arrangement, 1 seat in each row is vacant, isn't it? In the given seating arrangement, 1 seat in each row is vacant. And in the given seating arrangement, each member seated in a row faces another member of the other row or a vacant seat, isn't it? Now this person could be opposite to another member or opposite to a vacant seat. And each one of them belongs to different states, that is MP, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and so on. 10 persons belongs to 10 different states were also clearly given here. Now this is the basic description of the given puzzle, isn't it? Hence in each row 6 places are there, 1 is vacant and only 5 persons were seated and 1 is vacant place. Then condition number 1, D is an immediate neighbor of both A and B. As D is an immediate neighbor of both A and B, hence in this one these 3 persons must be together. D is in between these 2 persons A and B. And the one who is from Maharashtra faces the person from Jharkhand. Maharashtra and Jharkhand are opposite to each other, isn't it? And the person from Bihar sits out to the left of the one from Maharashtra, isn't it? Now this is a very crucial information, wherein Maharashtra and Bihar, and the person from Bihar sits out to the left of Maharashtra. If Maharashtra is here, 1, 2, 3, out to the left will be there. And this Maharashtra and Jharkhand are opposite to each other, isn't it? Hence what is the information we have? Jharkhand, if at this place, and opposite to Jharkhand is Maharashtra. If Maharashtra is here, 1, 2 and 3, and the person from Bihar must be at this place. Are you following this one or not? The next one. Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh and so on. D is an immediate neighbor of both A and B. And the vacant seat of the first row. Now here he is talking about the first row. First row means the row which is facing towards south. And the vacant seat of the first row is on the immediate left of the one, and who faces the person from Bihar. Now the person Bihar is here, isn't it? Now Bihar and this one, there are how many persons? 2 persons, and out of which this is a vacant seat. Are you following this one or not? Hence now it is a vacant seat here. Then next one, Bihar, the one from West Bengal sits out to the right of the one who faces the person from Maharashtra. Then now the one from West Bengal sits out to the right of the person from Maharashtra. Then West Bengal is seated third to opposite. The one from West Bengal sits out to the right of the one who faces the person from Maharashtra. Maharashtra is here, 1, 2, 3, hence West Bengal must be at this place. Hence West Bengal and which two are opposite here? Bihar and West Bengal are opposite to each other, isn't it? Bihar and West Bengal, as of now 1, 2, 3, 4 persons, here also 4 persons were involved. And the next one, only 2 persons sit between B and the vacant seat. Now B and the vacant seat, how many persons are there? There must be exactly 2 people. 2 people in between B and the vacant seat. And next one. And Q sits on the immediate left of the one from Jharkhand. Now Q is seated immediately left of the one from Jharkhand, isn't it? As Jharkhand is here, now tell me how many positions were there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places were there as of now, isn't it? And so 5, one more person is there. And next one, Q sits to the immediate left of the one from Jharkhand. And the one from Punjab is not an immediate neighbor of the one from Jharkhand. Punjab is not an immediate neighbor of the one from Jharkhand, and these 2 persons cannot be Punjab. As these 2 persons cannot be Punjab, and Punjab can be either here or here, isn't it? And there are 2 possibilities. Then B faces R, Now this B is facing whom? B is facing R. R who sits third to the right of P. Now this R is seated third to the right of P. 1, 2, P will be here. Isn't it? R sits third to the right of P. Next one. The person from Uttarakhand sits on the immediate left of the vacant seat of the first row. Uttarakhand is to the immediate left of vacant seat, and this must be Uttarakhand. Isn't it? Uttarakhand is to the immediate left hand side of the first row of the vacant seat. And this Uttarakhand and Jharkhand are adjacent to each other. And next one. And the vacant position of the first row faces the one from Uttarakhand. Vacant position of first row and faces what? Uttar Pradesh. Isn't it? Hence, Bihar and Uttar Pradesh must be adjacent to each other. The next one. E sits on one of the extreme end of the row and he is from Odisha. And E is extreme end of the row, either E can be here or here. Isn't it? E is, and this person is from Odisha. And the one who faces E is an immediate neighbor of the person from Jharkhand. Immediate neighbor of the one person from Jharkhand, hence E must be at this place. And this E is at an extreme end. Are you following this one or not? As E is an extreme end, now we can fix the right hand here. If right hand is here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 persons were there. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 were. Done with this? Hence from where we can start this one? Now from E we can able to start with this. Clear? Now I am rewriting this one once again. Now how many persons are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places are there. And 5 persons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now this is row 1 and this is row 2. And now in this one E sits at one of the extreme ends of the row. Hence E is here, and this E is from which place? E is from Odisha, and the one who faces E is an immediate neighbor of the one from Jharkhand, and this person is from Jharkhand, isn't it? Faces E. Next one, the person from Uttar Pradesh does not face south, and UP does not face south, hence Uttar Pradesh is facing towards north, isn't it? Hence UP is not, and the person neither from Haryana nor from Punjab faces north. That means Haryana and Punjab are facing towards south only. Hence Punjab and Haryana are facing towards south. Then earlier we have written that information. Let us rewrite that one once again. D is an immediate neighbor of both A and B. ARB or ARB can be like this. D is an immediate neighbor of both A and B. The one who is from Maharashtra faces the person from Jharkhand, and he is the person from Maharashtra and faces the person from Jharkhand. And next one, the person from Bihar sits out to the left of the one from Maharashtra, 1, 2, 3, and the person from Bihar must be at this place. And next one, the vacant seat of the first row. It is talking about which place of the first row is on the immediate left of the one who faces Bihar. Hence this is the vacant seat, isn't it? Immediate left of the one who is facing Bihar, and the one from West Bengal sits out to the right of the one from Maharashtra. Now the one from West Bengal sits out to the right of the one who faces Maharashtra. This person is facing Maharashtra. Out to the right, 1, 2, 3, and this person must be from West Bengal. Done with this? And only 2 persons sit between B and the vacant seat. And B and the vacant seat, how many persons are there? There must be exactly 2 people. As there must be exactly 2 people, tell me where can this vacant seat be? Now if B is here, 1, 2, and vacant seat will be here. Or if B is here 1, 2, vacant seat, it is not possible at all. And so what is the only possibility we have? B at this place, if B is here, and this is the vacant seat. Done with this? As this is the vacant seat here, and only 2 people sit between B and the one from vacant seat. Next one, Q sits on the immediate left of the one from Uttarakhand. Now Q is to the immediate left of the one from Uttarakhand, from Jharkhand. Q sits on the immediate left of the one from Jharkhand, hence Q must be at this place. And the one who is from Punjab is not an immediate neighbor of the one from Jharkhand. Hence Punjab cannot be here, isn't it? And at the end, finally this Punjab must be here, because Punjab is not facing towards north, that is also clearly given. And B faces R. Now this B is facing R, and R is from Punjab, and R who sits out to the right of P. R is seated out to the right of P, hence P must be here, 1, 2, 3. R sits out to the right of P. And S is one of the immediate neighbors of P, and S must be at this place. And next one, S is one of the immediate neighbors of P. The person from Uttarakhand sits on the immediate left of the vacant seat of the first row. Uttarakhand is to the immediate left of vacant seat. Hence this person is from Uttarakhand. Tell me who is that person from Uttarakhand? P is from Uttarakhand. And P is from Uttarakhand. Next one. The vacant position of the first row faces the one from Uttar Pradesh. Vacant seat of the first row faces Uttar Pradesh, and Uttar Pradesh must be at this place UP. And E sits on one of the extreme end, and he is from Odisha. We have started this information here. And next one, the one who faces E is an immediate neighbor of the person from Jharkhand. The one who is facing E is an immediate neighbor of the person from Jharkhand. And next one, E is an immediate neighbor, and the person from Jharkhand. The one who faces E is an immediate neighbor of the person from Jharkhand. Jharkhand is fixed. And the person from Uttar Pradesh does not face south. This Uttar Pradesh is facing towards north. And the person neither from Haryana nor from Punjab faces north. Haryana and Punjab, these two persons are facing towards which direction? Towards south. Then, now this D is in between A and B. As B is already there, hence this is D, and this must be A. And what is the other thing left over here? Punjab, West Bengal, PQRS, T is the person left over, and Haryana is there. And who belongs to Haryana? This Q belongs to Haryana. Done with this? Now this is how these 10 persons were seated in two different rows, 5 in each, and one of the places is a vacant place. Done? Now if we have started with this E, it will be much easier, or else we can able to start with this Maharashtra, Jharkhand and Bihar and West Bengal, because four persons were involved in that one. Then who among the following faces the person from Haryana? Now E, the person from Odisha, that is choice 2. Then question number 32, who sits third to the left of C? Third to the left of C, and C is finally here, and third to the left of C, 1, 2, 3, D, the person from Bihar, D, the person from Bihar, that is choice 5. Next one, question number 33, and T is from which of the following states? T belongs to which state? West Bengal. West Bengal, that is given choice 3. And then question number 34, now 4 of the following 5 are alike, that means odd man out, R, B, Q and so on. R, Q, B and E, all these 4 persons at the extreme ends of these 2 rows, but whereas S is not at any extreme end, that is choice 4. Then question number 35, which of the following statement is definitely true? The vacant seat of row 1 is to the immediate left of the one who likes Maharashtra, true or false? That is false. Next one, and the one who likes Bihar and the one who likes Uttarakhand opposite to each other. Bihar and Uttarakhand opposite to each other, that is also false. And next one, choice 3, C and the one who likes Odisha sit at an extreme end, that is false. And only 2 people sit between B and E, that is also false. The one who is from Uttar Pradesh and the one who is from Haryana sit adjacent to each other, isn't it? The one who is from Uttar Pradesh and the one who is from Haryana sit adjacent to each other, this is also false, isn't it? Then what is your answer here? Now in question number 35, C and the one who likes Odisha adjacent to each other. No, C and the one who likes Odisha are adjacent to each other, and this is definitely true. And what is your answer here? Choice 3 is the answer. Now this is about question numbers 31 to 35. Then 36 to 40. Done with this 36 to 40. Now this question numbers 36 to 40, what is the information here? There are 3 houses on each side of the road, isn't it? How many houses? 1, 2, 3. And here again 1, 2, 3. 3 houses on each side of the road. These 6 houses are labeled as A through F, and the houses are of different colors, namely red, blue, green and so on. 6 different colors were given, and the houses are of different heights as well. Heights is also clearly given. E the tallest house. Now E the tallest house means if you write this one 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and where should this E? E must be at this place. E the tallest house, and E is exactly opposite to the red house. Hence E is exactly opposite to red house. You can take E facing south or facing north, because what are the houses which are facing south and which are the houses facing north, that is not given. Hence you can fix at any order. Then E and red are opposite to each other. Then E is what? E1. E1 means the tallest one. E is exactly opposite to the red house. The shortest house is exactly opposite to green house. Shortest is exactly opposite to green house. That means 6 and green must be opposite to each other. 6 means the shortest one. And the shortest house is exactly opposite to the green house. F, the orange house, is located between A and D. As F is in between A and D, hence F at this place, isn't it? F is here. If A is here, D will be here. That is one possibility. Then what is the second possibility? Now if F is here, orange, and D at this place and A can be here, there are two possibilities. This D can be either to the left hand side of F or to the right hand side of F. Now F, the orange house is located between A and D. C, the yellow house is exactly opposite to A. Now C, the yellow house, this is C. And what is the color of this one? Yellow. C, the yellow house is opposite to A. And similarly here also C, the yellow house is opposite to A, exactly opposite to A. B, the green house is exactly opposite to F. Now here it is B and its color is green. And similarly here B is exactly opposite to green. B, the green house is exactly opposite to F. A, the white house is taller than C. A is taller than C but shorter than both B and D. But shorter than both B and D. As A is taller than C but shorter than both B and D, this is what the information given. Now A, B, C, then what is left over here? E is left over, here also E is left over, and E is what? E, the tallest house, is opposite to what? Is opposite to red, and so red must be at this place, isn't it? As red is here, E and red are opposite to each other, then what is the color of this one? 6 and green. And 6 and green are opposite to each other. Now sir, can E be the smallest? Can E be the last one here? E cannot be at the last place because E is at the first place. Hence, E cannot be at the green cannot be E. Are you following this one or not? Yes, tell me whether green can be E or not. E already, red is already given. Hence, green and 6 cannot be here. Hence, green cannot be at this place. As green cannot be here, B is already green. Next one, yellow and red. Now, what are the other colors left over here? Yellow, green and orange, and D is red color, isn't it? Now, D is red color. The next one, E is opposite to red. Then two more colors were left over and A. What is the color of A? A is white. As A is white, clearly given. Here also A is white is given. As A is white, then what about this one? E is blue in color. E is blue, and here also E is blue in color. Then as E is blue in color, then regarding this sizes. Now B, D, A and C. Can C be at the last place? Can C be at the last place or not? If C is at the last place, then this C must be opposite to what? Green color. But whereas, hence C cannot be here. Which is opposite to green color? F. Hence F must be the last place. Hence F is here. If F is here, then followed by C, and this is A, and if this is A, if this is B, this will be D, or if this is B, this will be D. Hence no information given between B and D, which is taller than which. Done with this? Now between B and D. Now the second and the third tallest is not clearly given. Hence there are two possibilities in the sizes. Then coming to question number 36. If house D is to the immediate right of house F, D is to the immediate right of house F means now according to condition number 1. Now in condition number 1 only D is to the immediate right of F, then which of the following colored house is to the immediate left of B? Tell me which is to the immediate left of B in this case? Blue. Blue, that is given in choice 1. Clear now? Here we are getting two different possibilities. This is the first one and this is the second one. Now between these two, now for question number 36, we need to choose the first one because information given. House D is to the immediate right of F. Then question number 37, and which colored house is the second tallest? Yes, tell me second tallest is what? Either B or D. Yes, what are the colors of this B or D? Either green or red. Either green or red should be there, but yes, here this is a wrong choice. Hence it must be green. Done with this? Green or red. Now sir, which colored house is the second tallest? Is the second tallest means we need to confirm definitely. Is it possible to confirm definitely? The second colored house can be either B or D. Now this B or D, what is the color of B? Either it could be green or it could be red. And the answer must be green or red, choice 5. Oh, sorry. Now B. What is B here? Which colored house is the second tallest? Second tallest మనకి ఇక్కడ ఏం వచ్చింది ఇక్కడ? B or D. ఇక్కడ B color అంటే green. Next one red. ఇక్కడ B color green, ఇక్కడ D color red. అదే కదా green or red చెప్తున్నా. Green or red. Hence in the place of blue, mark it as green. Green or red. Done? Then question number 38. and 4 of the following 5 is nothing but an odd man out, then find the one which does not belong to that group, and EDCA. EDCA, these 4 houses are at the extreme ends, hence B is the odd one, that is choice 4. Then question number 39, and what is the color of the second shortest house? Second shortest house is C, and C's color is yellow. Yellow, that is given in which choice? Yellow, choice 5 is the answer. Yellow, it is choice 5. Yellow, choice 5. The next one, question number 40. Now in this 40, which of the following statements is definitely true? Red colored house is opposite to yellow. Red and yellow are opposite to each other. Is it true? No. Next one. And blue colored house is to the immediate right of green colored house. Blue is to the immediate right of green colored house. Is it definitely true? Now in this case, blue is to the immediate right of green. But as here, blue is to the immediate left of green. Isn't it? Hence, this is also false. Next one. Choice 3. Orange colored house is second right of white. Orange is second to the right of white. That is false. And fourth one, blue colored house is second to the left of yellow. Blue is second to the left of yellow. In both the cases, in the first case, blue is second to the left, and in the second case, blue is second to the right. And this is also ruled out. None of the given statement, that is choice 5. Now question number 40, choice 5 is the answer. Because the question is about definitely true. Definitely true means it must be 100% true. It cannot be false even in a single case. Done? And this is about question number 36 to 40, then 41 to 45. Now these 41 to 45 are based on data sufficiency. Now 3 statements were given. Data sufficiency based on 3 statements. Whenever data sufficiency based on 3 statements, now then earlier we had discussed about the priority. What is the priority here? First we need to check out only 1, only 2, only 3. That should be the first priority. And if the choice is only 1, only 2, only 3 is not given, then we should take the combination of 2 statements. 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 2 and 3. Then finally, then by taking all the 3 statements. Clear? Then in this one, if you go through the choices again, now in 3 statement data sufficiency, we need to go through the choices only always. Now in this one, only 1, only 2 and only 3 is not there. Hence, we need to take the combination. First, let us take the combination of 2 and 3. Yes, if you take the combination of 2 and 3, then what is the question here? 5 people A, B, C, D and E belongs to India, Uganda and so on, 5 different countries, but not necessarily in the same order. Then who is from Denmark? The question is about what? Who is from Denmark? Now we need to find out the person from Denmark, A, B, C, D and E. And in order to find out the person from Denmark, tell me what are the statements that are required. Then condition number 1. Now in choice 1, only 2 and 3, now we need to combine these two, 2 and 3. B and C are neither from Denmark nor are India. Denmark cannot be here, and B and C cannot be from Denmark. Hence this B and C cannot be from Denmark. The question is about Denmark. And next one, A and D are neither from Kuwait nor Denmark. Hence A cannot be from Denmark and D cannot be from Denmark. Hence A, B, C and D, these 4 persons cannot be from Denmark. Then who is the person from Denmark? A. Are we getting a unique answer or not? Hence by combining which 2 we are getting the answer here? Only 2 and 3. Hence choice 1 is the answer. 41 choice 3. Then question number 42. Now in this 42, then in which direction is park with respect to hotel? Now hotel is here. Now the direction of this park should be identified with respect to this hotel. Then now if you go through the choices here, only 1, only 3 were there. Now the first priority should be to individual statements. First one, park is to the north of hospital. Hospital is here. Now this park is here. And the park is to the north of a hospital. Hospital is to the west of hotel. Hospital is to the west of hotel. Am I getting the answer or not? Yes. Hence park is there, hotel is there. Hence we could able to determine the answer only 1 alone. As only 1 alone is there, then now sir, your answers can be either choice 2 or choice 5. The remaining cannot be your answer. Why it was so? Now the advantage with this data sufficiency by going through the choices is we can able to eliminate the choices. As I am getting the answer with only 1 alone, hence any choice should be a combination of this only 1 alone. And in choice 2, what happens here? 1 and 3 is required. Do we require 3 along with 1 in order to get the answer? No. As with the help of only 1 alone, I am getting the answer. 3 is not required along with 1 to get the answer. Hence, choice 1 is ruled out or not? And same is the case with choice 3. As I am getting the answer with only 1 alone, only 3 alone, maybe you are getting the answer, but it cannot be your choice. Done with this? Then choice 4, all together. Do we require all the statements? This is also ruled out. Now we are left with either choice 2 or choice 5. Now choice 2 or choice 5. Now let us check out 3 can be your answer or not. With the help of 3, if you are getting the answer, then choice 5 or else choice 2 will be your answer. Done with this? Then 3 alone. What is 3 alone here? Park is to the west of shopping mall. Park is to the west of shopping mall. And a hotel is to the east of shopping. And a hotel is here. Hotel is here, park is here. Whether we can able to determine the answer or not. Hence 1 alone is sufficient, 3 alone is sufficient. That means any one among the 3 is sufficient. Done with this? Choice 5. And this is how to eliminate the choices in this data sufficiency wherein 3 statements were given. Then question number 43. Now in this 43, how is A related to X? Now we need to find out how is this A related to X. Then again. And only 1, only 2, only 3 is not there. Then we need to check out what? Then we need to check out 1 and 3. Isn't it? Combination of these. Combination of 1 and 3. A is the brother of. A is the brother of whom? D is only sister's husband. D is here. D is having only sister's husband. Only sister's husband is there. And D is the brother of, sorry. A is the brother of D is only sister's husband's father-in-law. Husband's father-in-law. Isn't it? Father-in-law's wife. Father-in-law's wife. Now, sir, A is the brother of. A is the brother of whom? Father-in-law's wife. Now, this is A. Done with this? A is the brother of whom? D is sister's, only sister's husband's father-in-law's wife's brother. Come on. Wives only. Now, father-in-law's wife's only, sorry, yes, inka undi. Then, father-in-law's wife's daughter's son. Wife's only daughter. Wife's only daughter. Only daughter is none other than this D's sibling and daughter-in-law's, sorry, wife's only daughter's son. Only daughter's sons and this A. A is the brother of that person. Isn't it? Now this A is the brother of. A is the brother of whom? Now he is explaining this one. A is the brother of D's only sister's husband, husband's father-in-law's wife, wife's only daughter, only daughter's son, only daughter's son's brother, only daughter's son's brother. Then, now sir, are we getting the answer or not? This is about condition number 2. Now in this condition number 2, there is no information about X at all, isn't it? Then by combining 3, because choice 1 and 3, X is the daughter of. X is the daughter of whom? M's brother's wife's only son's father. Father is D. Now father is D clearly given. As father who is D? As father is D is given. Now we can able to relate this X or not. Hence X can be in this family only. Hence we can able to determine the answer. Done with this? Hence 1 and 3 is sufficient or not? Here in the data sufficiency we are not bothered about what the answer is. Whether this A is a brother or cousin or sister, we are not bothered about. Now we are looking at whether the given information is sufficient to determine a unique answer or not. Clear now? Hence D is here. There is a relation between X and D. As there is a relation between X and D, and there could be a relation between X and A as well. Hence I could be able to determine the answer because the gender of A is clearly known here. If the gender is not known, then I cannot able to determine the answer. A's gender is clearly known. Hence 1 and 3 is sufficient to determine the answer. Done with this? As 1 and 3 is sufficient here, then 2 and 3. Do we require 2 and 3? I am getting the answer with only 1 and 3. Hence 2 and 3 is ruled out. Then next one only 1 and 2, that will also be ruled out. Next one choice 5, all together are required, that is also ruled out. Now we are left with either choice 1 or choice 4. Now in choice 1 and choice 4, 1 and 3, what do you mean by this choice 4? 1 and either 2 or 3. 1 and either 2 or 3 means 1 and 2 or 1 and 3. As of now I got the answer with 1 and 3. Now I need to check out with 1 and 2 also. With the help of 1 and 2, if I got the answer, then choice 4. Or else choice 1 will be your answer. Done with this? Then 1 and 2. What is 1 here? Now 2, D is the brother of. D is the brother of X's father's son. And A is the brother of D's only sister and sister's husband, husband's father-in-law, isn't it? Now this father-in-law's and father-in-law's wife, Now father-in-law's wife's only daughter's son, no, only daughter's son's brother is A, isn't it? Now this is about condition number 1. And second one, D is the brother of whom? X. X is having a father and father's son. X is having a father and father's son. Who is that person? Father's son can be X or the brother of X. As of now, we cannot able to determine either X or X's father, and this person can be the son. Another two possibilities. Now X is the daughter of, sorry, 1 and 2. D is the brother of whom? X's father's son. D is the brother of X father's son, and D is the brother of X. As D is the father of X's father's son, isn't it? D is the brother of X father's son. Father's son can be X. Are you getting the answer or not? Then how is this A and D related to each other? As D is here, as D and X and D are siblings to each other, as X and D are siblings to each other, hence what is the gender of this X? What is the gender of this X? Is it required to find the gender of X? Not required. Now A's gender is known or not? Hence how is this A related to this X and D? X and D are siblings to each other, isn't it? And this A is the nephew of this person. Are you getting a unique answer or not? Hence what is your answer here? Choice 4 is the answer. 1 and either 2 or 3 means 1 and 2, or 1 and 3 we are getting the answer, it is choice 4. Done with this? Now this is about question number 43. Then 44. Now 6 persons, Anita, Amar and so on, are standing in a vertical straight line. And who stands at the front end? Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 persons. Now among these 6 persons who are standing in a queue, vertical line, that is queue. Now the question is about the person who is standing at position number 1. Now we need to identify the person which is at position number 1. And in order to identify this one, then check out the choices. Then first one, only 1 and 2. What is 1 here? The number of persons standing behind Anita is equal to the number of persons ahead of Ajit. Now Ajit before Ajit, number of persons equals to the number of persons behind this Anita. Now how many possibilities we can have? We can have all the different possibilities. If Ajit is at the first place, Anita will be at the last place. Ajit at the second place, Anita will be at the 5th place. Ajit third place, Anita 4th place, and so on. Hence 6 different possibilities. As of now, we cannot represent the data. Next one, condition number 2. Anil stands just behind Amala. Anil is just behind Amala. Amala is here. And Anil is just behind Amala. Anil is just behind Amala. Amala who stands ahead of Ajit. Amala is ahead of Ajit. Amala is ahead of Ajit, but whereas in between Amala and Ajit, how many persons were there, that is not clearly known. Hence with the help of this one, hence 1 and 2 is not sufficient to determine the answer. Then 2 and 3. Then if you go for 2 and 3, Anil stands just behind Amala who stands Anil. Anil stands just behind Amala, and Amala who stands ahead of Ajit. Amala is ahead of Ajit. Ajit. Number of persons between Anil and Ajit is not given. And condition number 3. And 2 persons stand between Amar and Amala. Between Amar and Amala, how many persons are there? There are 2 persons. And this Amar and Amala can be, Amar can be before this Amala or after this Amala. Again, there are 2 possibilities. Hence, Amar stands behind Aksha. Amar stands behind Aksha. Hence, now this is also not sufficient because there are 3 possibilities we are getting this one. Then if you combine 1 and 3. If you combine 1 and 3, and third one, 2 persons stand between Amar and Amala, and Amar stands behind Aksha, and by combining these 2 also we cannot able to determine because there is no definite position given. Done with this? Then by combining all this. Then by combining all these, tell me whether we can able to determine the answer or not. Now Amala, if you take Amala at this place, next one, Anil is here. If Amala is here, the number of persons in between Ajit and Anita. Ajit and Anita. Hence, what is the different possibilities we have? Now, first let us fix these 2. Ajit and Anita. Where is this Anita here? If Ajit is here, Ajit at the first place, then, and this Anita will be here. Isn't it? Ajit and Anita. Then, number of persons behind Anita equals to the number of persons before Ajit. Anil stands behind Amala. Anil stands behind Amala. Then, if Amala is here, then Anil is here, and 2 persons between Amar and Amar and Aksha. Two persons between Amar and Aksha. Aksha will be here. Then, and who is the other person left over? The other person is Ajit. Ajit will be here. This is, Ajit is done, isn't it? Number of persons ahead of Ajit. Ajit, sorry. Now see in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The names of all these persons are starting with the same letter, isn't it? Now, Ajit. Ajit cannot be at the first place, isn't it? Why Ajit cannot be at the first place? Because now Anil stands behind Amala. Anil is here. Anil stands just behind Amala. Amala is here, isn't it? And next one, Amala who stands ahead of Ajit. As Amala stands ahead of Ajit, hence Ajit can be at which place? As a 6th place, 5th place, or 4th place, or 3rd place. If Ajit is here, then according to the first statement, Anita must be at this place, Anita, isn't it? If Ajit is at the 6th place, Anita will be at the 1st place. Then Anil stands just behind Amala. Amala who stands? Now two persons between Amar and Amil. Amar and Amala. Amar and Amila, how many persons should be there? There must be two persons. And two persons between Amar and Amala. Amala is before this Anil. Hence Amala is here. If Amala is here, where should this Anil? Two persons between Amala and Aksha. Hence Aksha must be at this place. If Aksha is here, and the remaining persons, who are the remaining persons left over, Anil is at this place, and the other person is Aksha. Aksha is already done. And one more person will be left out. Then what is the question here? Now the question is about the first person. Are you getting the answer or not? As of now, this is one case. Now let us check out, is there any another case to this one, isn't it? If you could able to prove one more answer, then all the three is also not sufficient, isn't it? Then I am checking out with this Anita is here. If Anita is here, then where is Ajit? Ajit must be here. If Ajit is here, then Amala is just before whom? Amala is just before Anil. Hence Amala must be at this place, just before Anil. And in between Anil and Amala, how many persons are there? Now Amar and Amala, two persons. Amar and Amala, Amala is here, and this person must be Aksha, isn't it? If this person is Aksha, then who is the other person left over? Anita, Amar, and two persons between Amar and Amala. Two persons between Amar and Amala. Two persons between Amar and Amala. Where is Amala here? Amala is here. Then Amar will be here. Two persons between Amar and Amala, and Amar stands behind Aksha. Amar stands behind Aksha, isn't it? As the word immediate is not given, hence are you getting a second possibility or not? And so how, as you are getting two different answers, by combining these three also we cannot get able to determine the answer. Hence what is your answer? None of this. And question number 44, it is none of this. Then question number 45. Now in this 45, how is win coded in the given code language? Now we need to find out the code to this word win. Now only one, only two. Is there any choices like that? No. Then only 1 and 2. Now we need to combine with only 1 and 2. Now only 1 and 2, if you compare this one, now we need to find out the code to the word win. Now win away bad and bad from world. Now with the help of this one, first one, we can able to identify the code to the word bad, isn't it? Then if you combine this one, second, now win away and win the world, and with by combining these two, win the world and win away, I can able to determine the code to the word win or not. Yes, and 1 and 2 is sufficient. As 1 and 2 is sufficient, then we need to check out the different choices, 1 and 2. Now any choice should be a combination of this 1 and 2 or not, because I am getting the answer with 1 and 2. Then 1 and either 2 or 3. What do you mean by this 1 and either 2 or 3 means? 1 and either 2 or 1 and either 2 or 3. 1 and 2 or 1 and 3. 1 and 2 or 1 and 3. As of now I got the answer with 1 and 2. Now I need to find out whether I am getting the answer with 1 and 3 or not. And with 1 and 3. Then now with the help of 1, what is the statement here? Win away bad, and bad is the word which is common between these two, hence one code will be common. Then in the third one, the world desires. The world desires, is there any word which is common between these two? World is the word which is common. But whereas win and away are left over like this, hence I cannot able to get the answer with 1 and 3. Hence choice 1 is ruled out. Then 1 and 2 were done, then 2 and either 1 or 3. Yes, what do you mean by this 2 and either 1 or 3? That means 2 and that means 1 and 2 or 2 and 3. 1 and 2 or 2 and 3. Now I got the answer with 1 and 3, 1 and 2. Now I need to find out whether I am getting the answer with the 2 and 3 or not. Then with the help of 2 and 3 by combining these two. Then in that win the world, here the world and the world are the two words which are common. Hence the word which is left over is win. As win is left over, whether we can able to determine the answer or not, as 2 and 3. Hence 1 and 2 or 2 and 3. It is nothing but 2 and either 1 or 3, that is choice 3. Done with this? Now this is about question numbers 41 to 45, data sufficiency and data sufficiency based on 3 statements. Then 46 to 50. Now in this question numbers 46 to 50. Now there are 6 offices A, B, C, D, E and F, and 6 offices A, B, C, D and E, F work in 3 different banks, RBI, SBI and IDBI. Now how many persons are there? 6 persons and working in only 3 banks, and it comes under which category? Distribution, common parameter. Whenever it comes under common parameter distribution, now we need to divide according to the parameter only. RBI and the next one is what? SBI and the next one is IDBI. Isn't it? Then now these 6 persons are working in these banks and 2. Now SBI and this one 3 officers work in RBI. And from RBI how many persons should be there? There must be 3 persons from RBI and 2 persons from SBI and only 1 person is from IDBI. Done with this? Now this is what the information we have. And each officer works in a city, in one city. 3 officers work in Mumbai. Hence Mumbai how many persons? There are 3 persons from Mumbai. And Delhi there are 2 persons and Chennai 1. And Delhi there are 2 persons and in Chennai there is only 1 person among these 6. And next one, no RBI officer works in Delhi. As no RBI officer works in Delhi, hence Delhi cannot be at this place. No RBI, okay, officer works in Delhi. 2 SBI officers work in different cities. Now both the 2 officers who are working in SBI are in 2 different cities. RBI officer works in Chennai, and one of the RBI officer works in Chennai, hence Chennai must be at this place. Done? How many persons are there from Chennai? Only 1, and that person is from RBI. And the remaining 2 persons is what? Remaining persons must be to Mumbai and Delhi. Next one. And C who is not in SBI. Now C is not in SBI. SBI works in Delhi. As C who is not in SBI works in Delhi, and C does not belong to SBI. Can C works in RBI? No. Why? Because C belongs to Delhi and the person from Delhi is not in RBI. Hence where should this C be? C must be from IDBI, and this C is from which place? Delhi. And one of the Delhi is done, and another Delhi must be SBI. Isn't it? Because only 2 persons from Delhi and RBI officers are not working in Delhi. Hence one in SBI and another one is IDBI. Done with this? Then next one. And C who is not in SBI works in Delhi. A is not in Mumbai. As A is not in Mumbai, A does not belong to Mumbai. Hence A must be either to Delhi or to Chennai. Isn't it? A does not belong to Mumbai. Hence A belongs to either Delhi or Chennai. Isn't it? And Chennai, there is only 1. That person can be A. A what chaleda? Okay. Next one. And A is not in Mumbai and works in, and C who is not in SBI works in Delhi, and A is not in Mumbai and he does not work in RBI. Now A is not working in RBI. As A does not work in RBI, hence A must be belongs to SBI. As A is SBI, now in SBI, 1 person Delhi already completed, isn't it? And then who is the other person here? Chennai, there is only 1 person already done, and the another person must be to which place? Must be to Mumbai. Hence whatever this one, now whether this A belongs, A is not in Mumbai. As A is not in Mumbai, A must be Delhi. Clear now? Now we could able to fix this A as well. A is from Delhi. Then next one. Now 2 Delhis were gone and Chennai is one and the remaining must be Mumbai. And this person is from Mumbai and there are 2 persons from Mumbai and who are those working in RBI. Then E and F work in different banks. As E and F works in different banks, both these 2 persons must be, if E is in RBI, F will be SBI or vice versa. And E and F work in different banks. B and D are the offices of the same bank. As B and D are the offices of the same bank, hence B and D must be from RBI. B and D are the offices of the same bank, but in different cities. Now these 2 persons, B and D, different cities, isn't it? Different cities, that means Chennai and Mumbai. Chennai and Mumbai, and E does not work in RBI. As E does not work in RBI, and so where should this E? E must be here. E must be in SBI. E does not work in RBI, and D does not work in Chennai. As D does not work in Chennai, hence this D must be Mumbai. If D is Mumbai, now this B and D of the same bank but different cities, hence where should this be? B must be from Chennai, and the person who is left over is A, B, C, D, and F is from Mumbai. Done with this? F is from Mumbai. Now this is how these 6 persons are working in 3 different banks, and 3 persons in RBI, and 2 from SBI, and 1 in IDBI, and 3 persons belongs to Mumbai, and 2 persons belongs to Delhi, and 1 is from Chennai. And so whenever common parameter is given, yesterday also we had discussed about this one, isn't it? And if you could able to divide this way, and it is very easy for you to crack this one, okay? Rather than working one below the other. Then question number 46. Now in this question number 46, and who among the following works in IDBI? As tell me the person who works in IDBI. C works in IDBI, that is choice 2. C works in IDBI, choice 2. Question number 47. In which of the following banks does F works? Yes, F works in RBI. Question number 47, F works in RBI, that is choice 1 is the answer. Then 48. Now in question number 48, in which of the following cities does B work? Yes, B works in Chennai, that is choice 3. 48, choice 3. Then 49, who among the following works in Delhi? Among the following who works in Delhi? Tell me who are those 2 persons, A and C. And between these 2, A is given and it is choice 1. Then coming to question number 50, which are the following person bank city combination is true? A, IDBI is ruled out, and C, SBI, Chennai, C, SBI, that is also ruled out, and next one, F, RBI and Mumbai, that is definitely true. Then what is your answer? Choice 3 is the answer. Question number 50, it is choice 3. Then 51 to 55. Now question numbers 51 to 55. These 5 are based on syllogisms and logically follows, isn't it? Then condition number 1. Now in this condition number 1, question number 151. Some flowers are buds statement. Some of the flowers are buds can be written like this, flower and bud. And all stems, some nuts are flowers. Some of the nuts are buds, some nuts are flowers. And all stems are nuts. All the stems are nuts can be written like this. All stems are nuts, some nuts are flowers, and flowers are buds. Then, and all stems are nuts. Then first conclusion. What is the first conclusion here? If you observe here, all the statements are affirmative statements, and so negative conclusion cannot be done at all, isn't it? Then coming to the first one is a possibility we can work out afterwards. No flower is a nut. No flower is a nut is false, because some of the flowers are nut is true. No flower is a nut will be false. And the third one, all stems are flowers. All stems are flowers is also false, isn't it? Then what is the left over here? Possible. Some nuts are buds is possible or not? Some of the nuts are buds is possible. We can write the diagram like this. And so only one follows, only one, that is given in choice 1. Question number 51, choice 1 is answer. Then 52. Now in this 52, all players are joggers. All these players are what? All players are joggers. And some runners are swimmers, and no swimmer is a player. No swimmer is a player means no intersection between swimmer and player. And some of the runners are swimmers, some runners are swimmers. Now this is a basic diagram. And out of which the first one is a possibility. Second one, some players are not runners. No player is a runner, some players are not runners is definitely true, isn't it? And all joggers are runners. All joggers are runners, that is false. Now the second conclusion is true, and the second one is what? Second one is a negative conclusion which is true. Now in order to make this one false, now we need to prove its complementary pair. Tell me what is a complementary pair here? All players are runners. Now tell me whether we can able to prove all players are runners or not. All players are runners is possible to draw the diagram like that or not. All players are runners. No player and runner, tell me whether I can draw like this or not. Why it is no? Chappan, why it is no? Isn't it? Hence here, this is player. Player and this swimmer cannot be intersected. Without intersecting these two, I can able to make this one, isn't it? Hence alternate diagram proven. Previous conclusion will be false. Then coming to the first one, some runners or joggers is a possibility. Some runners or joggers is possible or not? Yes. Now in this diagram only I can able to prove some runners or joggers is possible. Then what is your answer? Only one, that is choice fine and all this. Alternate diagram proven, previous negative conclusion will be false. Then question number 53. Now in this 53, now question number 53, then first one, no addition is a multiplication. No addition is a multiplication, this is addition and this is multiplication. No intersection between these two. Sum of the multiplications are divisions. And next one, no subtraction is an addition. No subtraction is an addition, no intersection between these two. Subtraction and addition cannot be intersected, addition and multiplication cannot be intersected. And this, there is an intersection between multiplication and division. First one is a possibility. Second, some additions are divisions. Addition is here, division is here, that is false. And no division is an addition. No division is an addition, definitely true. As the third conclusion is true, and in order to make this one false, now we need to prove its complementary pair. What is the complementary here? Some of the divisions are additions. Now tell me whether we can prove like that or not, some divisions are addition. Now addition cannot be intersected with multiplication. Tell me whether we can draw addition like this or not. By doing so, alternate diagram is proven, previous conclusion will be false. After making the previous conclusion false, then we need to check out the affirmative conclusion which was false in the basic diagram. That is, some additions are divisions. Now in this alternate diagram, some additions or divisions has become true. Done with this? Hence when the second one is false, third is true. When the third is false, the second is true. Hence between these two only one must follow, but both cannot happen at the same time. Hence it is either 2 or 3. Done with this? Either 2 or 3. Then coming to the first one, all additions or divisions is a possibility. All additions or divisions, is it possible or not? So how to write this one, all additions or divisions? No, addition I am bringing like this. Tell me whether it is possible or not. Yes, it is possible. Then what is your answer? 1 and either 2 or 3. 1 and either 2 or 3, choice 4 is the answer. 53, it is choice 4, 1 and either 2 or 3. Then coming to question number 54. Now in this 54, then all trains are buses. All these trains are buses can be written like this, all trains are buses. Now all trains are buses, and these are the trains which are buses, all trains are buses, and all flights are buses, all trains as well as flights. Train as well as flight, these are trains, these are flights, both these two are what? Both these two are buses. All trains are buses, all flights are buses, and next one, some ships are not trains. Some ships are not trains means some not. Some not, how can you represent this one? Now while drawing the basic diagram for some not, we will take it as no only, isn't it? And some A's or not B's is nothing but no A is B. Then some ships are not trains, hence I am writing this ship like this. Are you following this one or not? Maybe there is a case wherein most of the people will write this some not as like this. Some ships are not trains, మీరు ఇలా రాసి ఉండాలి. అవునా కదా? Now this diagram is for what? This diagram is for some ships or tips. Some ships are trains. దానికి ఆ diagram. అందుకని some not. Now some not means no only. Now while drawing the basic diagram in the classroom itself, I have clearly explained that one. The different diagrams in order to draw for these 4 statements, isn't it? Now in the basics, I will discuss that one once again. Then hence for some not and no is one and the same in the basic diagram. Then here, now what is the statement here? Some ships are not trains means I have taken no ship is a train. As no ship is a train is true, some ships are not trains is also true, isn't it? That means this is the minimum intersection. While drawing the basic diagram, we should always go for the minimum intersection between the elements. Then first one is what? First one is a possibility. Second one is again a possibility. Third one, some buses are trains. Some buses are trains, true or not? Yes, it is definitely true. Some buses are trains is definitely true. Then coming to the first one, some buses can be ships. Some buses can be ships or not. Now tell me whether I can draw my ship like this or not. Yes, it is possible. And third one, all trains can be flight. All trains can be flights or not. Tell me whether I can write flight like this or not. Yes. Hence, what is your answer? All follow, that is choice 4. And 54, it is choice 4. Then coming to 55. Now some teachers. Now in question number 54, though you have written the diagram like this or the way I have discussed, the answer doesn't change. Why the answer doesn't change? Because the conclusion is not based on a negative conclusion. If it is based on a negative conclusion, then it will definitely vary. Clear? Next one. Then question number 54. 54 done? Then 55. Now in this question number 55, some of the trains are what? Some teachers are lecturers. Some of the teachers are lecturers can be written like this. And some lecturers are professors. Intersection between lecturer and professor. And some of the professors are deans. Then with the help of this one, some deans are teacher. Dean and teacher, no intersection between these two. No professor is a teacher, that is definitely true. And all deans can be lecturers. Now the third one is a possibility. Then coming to the second one, which is a negative conclusion, which is true. To make this one false, now I need to prove some professors are teachers. Tell me whether we can able to prove some professors are teachers or not. Professor and teacher can be extended like this or not. By doing so, hence alternate diagram proven, previous negative conclusion will be false. Done with this? After making the previous conclusion false, then we need to check out the affirmative conclusion which was false in the basic diagram. Then the first one, some deans are teachers. Now also some deans are not are teachers is false. Hence neither one, not two. Isn't it? If it has become true, then it will be either or. As it is not true, neither one, not two. Then coming to the third one, all deans can be lecturers. All deans can be lecturers or not? Can means can is a possibility. As all the statements are affirmative, for a possibility we can write as a single diagram. Teacher equals to lecturer equals to professor equals to dean. In that case, all the different possibilities comes under this category and it is definitely true. Only 3 follows, that is choice 3. Done with this? Now 55, choice 3 is the answer. Then question numbers 56 to 60. Now 56 to 60, it is based on circular arrangement. 8 family members P, Q, R, S, T, U, V and W are seated around a circular table facing the center. Now 56 to 60, now 8 persons P, Q, R, S, T, U, V and W are seated around a circular table facing the center clearly given, but not necessarily in the same order. And among these 8 persons, there are 4 males and 4 females in the family. Equal number of males and females are there in this family. Then conditions. U is the wife of S. As U is the wife of S, tell me how to represent this one. U is the wife of S. U is here. Now this U is the wife of S can be written like this or not? Hence S is a male. U is the wife of S. S is sitting third to the right of R. As S is seated third to the right of R, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now as all the persons are facing towards the center, now I am fixing R at this place. If R is here, S will be here. Then what is the gender of this S? S is a male. And U is the wife of S. S is seated third to the right of R. And P is the son of W. Now P is the son of W. W is here. Now P is the son of W. That means W is having a son P. P is the son of W. And is seated second to the left of S. Now who is seated second to the left of S? P. Now P sits second to the left of S. P is a male. And is seated second to the left of S. And V sits third to the left of S's son. Now this S is having a son. Isn't it? Now this S is having a son. And this S's son, V sits third to the left of S's son. Now whoever may be the S's son, now V sits third to the left of whom? V sits third to the left of S's son. V sits third to the left of S's son. And only 3 people between W and P's brother. Now W is here. Now this P is having a brother as well. As W is having 2 sons. Isn't it? How many children this W is having as of now we cannot determine. But whereas there are 2 sons to this W. Isn't it? As there are 2 sons to this W, then W sits only 3 people between W and P's brother. Now this P is having a brother as well. Isn't it? P is having a brother. Now 3 persons between W and P's brother. Then these 2 persons must be opposite to each other or not? And which 2 persons must be opposite? One is W and P's brother. W and P's brother are opposite to each other. As of now, S cannot be P's brother. isn't it? And next one. And that means W cannot be at this place, W cannot be here, W cannot be here. Then what are the different possibilities? If W is here and P son, the other person must be at this place or this person. Then this is the only possibility wherein W and these two persons are opposite to each other. Follow avutunnara leda? Now W and P son. Then I'll come back to this one once again. Now this W and P son are opposite to each other, isn't it? W and P son, then next one. Then W and P son, then next one, P's brother. Only three persons between W and P's brother. P is having a brother, just underline this one. And neither R nor V is the brother of P. Neither R nor V is the brother of P, isn't it? Now R is ruled out. Neither R nor V is the brother of P. And this W and P's brother must be in these two places only. Are you following this one or not? Only in these two places W and P's brother. Then as W and P's brother must be in these two places. And next one, S is an immediate neighbor of neither U nor R. S is neither an immediate neighbor of U or R. Hence R and U cannot be here and R and U cannot be in these two places, isn't it? R and U. Next one, S is not an immediate neighbor of U or R. No male is an immediate neighbor of S. As no male is an immediate neighbor of S and this person must be a female, this person is a female. Now this person at this place, then who must be to the immediate left hand side of S? W. Why it is W? Because now W and P's son is P's brother. P's brother is a male, hence male cannot be adjacent to this S and this S must be, S and W are adjacent to each other. Are you following this one or not? Now I can able to fix this W as well. Now P's brother must be at this place. P's brother means this person is a male. Done? Then next one. And S is, no male is an immediate neighbor of S. S's son and the wife of S's son are immediate neighbors. Now S is having a son and S's wife is also there. That means S's son got married, isn't it? S's son got married. Then S's son and the wife of S's son are immediate neighbors of each other. U is the mother of W. U is the mother of whom? U is the mother of W. U is the mother of W, maybe W can be here or W can be here. There are two possibilities, isn't it? Because whether this W is the only child of U is not clearly given. And U is the mother of W and immediate neighbor of, and U is the mother of W and immediate neighbor of neither Q nor W. And U is not an immediate neighbor of Q and W. And U is not an immediate neighbor of Q and W. Clear now? U is not an immediate neighbor of Q and W. And V is the sister of T. As whatever this V is the sister of T. We have one more information. Now this V is the sister of whom? V is the sister of T. V is the sister of T. R is a female and is married to who? And is not married to W. R is a female and is not married to W, hence W cannot be at this place, isn't it? R is a female and is not married to W. And S has only two children. S is having only two children. That is clearly given. S is having only two children. And next one. S is having only two children and one of them is married to R. As one of them is married to R, R must be at this place, isn't it? And this W will be here and this W. S has only two children and one of them is married to R. And Q is the brother of W. As Q is the brother of W, Q must be at this place. And W has three children. Now this W is having three children. This W is having how many children? Three children. As this W is having three children, 1, 2 and 3 are the three children. Out of which W is having P. P is one of the child and V and T. Whatever this V and T are also the children of this person V and T. P, V and T, out of which V is a female. As V is a female, then what is the gender of this one? P's brother is there. As P's brother is none other than T. Done with this? Then coming to this one. W and P's brother T are opposite to each other, hence W and T are opposite. And U is neither adjacent to Q and W. And next one. R and S's son and his wife are adjacent to each other. And who are the S's son is Q and Q's wife is R. Q and R adjacent and R is a female and Q must be here. If Q is here, U must be here. Because why U is here? Because U is not adjacent to either Q or W. And U is male or female? U is a female, isn't it? As U is a female, Then any information regarding this one? Now U can be in these two places, right? No. Neither R nor V is a brother of P. S is an immediate neighbor of neither U nor R. U cannot be at this place, hence U must be here. If U is here, U is a female, then who is the person left over? V is here and V is a female. Hence in total tell me how many males? S, Q and W. W is a female, isn't it? And T and P. 4 males and 4 females. U, R, V and W are females and S, Q, P and T are males. Hence 4 males and 4 females are there. And these 8 persons are seated around a circular table facing the center. Then coming to question number 56, how is V related to S? V related to S, now in this one V related to S, S daughter is W, daughter's daughter, isn't it? Daughter's daughter is granddaughter, that is choice 4. Then coming to 57, how is Q related to P? Now P's mother is W, mother's brother is uncle, choice 1. 57 it is choice 1 is answer. Then 58. Then what about this question number 58? Who sits out to the right of S? Right hand side of S is T. T, that is choice 2. Then 59. Now in this 59, how many people sit between P and V? When counted from the right of V. Right of V, 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 persons to the right hand side, that is choice 3. Then question number 60. Now which of the following statements is definitely true? R's husband sits second to the right of T's brother. Who is T's brother? P. R's husband is Q. And this Q is second to the right of P. Q is seated second to the right of P. Is it true? Q is seated second to the left of P. Hence choice 1 is wrong. And Q and V's grandmother. Q and V's grandmother is U. That means Q and U are adjacent to each other. That is also false. And S sits out to the left of his wife. S sits out to the left of his wife means S's wife is U. S sits out to the left of U. S is seated second to the left of U rather than third. That is also ruled out. Q and his niece are adjacent to each other. And who is Q's niece? V. Q and V are adjacent to each other. Is it true? That is also false. W sits second to the right of her sister-in-law. Who is the sister-in-law of W? R. W sits second to the right of R. That is definitely true. W sits second to the right of R is definitely true. Choice 5. As done with this one. Now this is about question numbers 56 to 60. Then write down this one. Then let us start working question number 61 to 64. Now in this question number 61 to 64, it is based on a seating arrangement, row arrangement. Then how many persons are there? In a national film award function, 7 awardees A, B, C, D, E, F and G are invited to receive the awards for achievements in their fields. The awardees have to be on the dais in a row. Yes, these awardees must be there in a row. Then how many persons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 7 persons. And now two of the awardees A and G are also co-hosting the function, and so they must be seated at the extreme ends of the row. Extreme ends of the row, who are those 2 persons? A and G. If A is here, G will be here. And what is the second possibility? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If A is here, then G will be here. Isn't it? G and A are at the extreme ends. And B, who is the recipient of the best actor award, must sit at the central position. Hence B must be at the center only. B must be at the center. Next one. And C and D are better rivals and therefore must be seated as far as possible. Hence the distance between C and D must be as far as possible. Isn't it? As of now, C and D can be in these 2 places, or if C and D is here, C and D is here, and so on. That means these 2 persons cannot be adjacent to each other, isn't it? At least 1 person, 2 persons or 3 persons can be in between these 2. Need not necessarily be at only these 2 places. Okay, this is the maximum. But if all the conditions are valid, then we can fix these 2 persons at this place. Then C and D are better rivals and therefore they must be seated as far as away from each other. And D sits second to the right of A. Now this D sits second to the right of whom? D sits second to the right of A. As D sits second to the right of A, this is ruled out, isn't it? D sits second to the right of A, D must be here. If D sits second to the right of A and A who sits out to the left of B, A is seated out to the left of B, that is valid. Then next one. F does not sit on the immediate right of any of the co-host. Hence F is not here. F cannot be at this place. As F cannot be here, hence F can be either at this place or at this place. Isn't it? Then, now here. Now B and C. Now C and D are better rivals. As C and D are better rivals, as D is at this place, then where should this C? C must be here. Isn't it? Because they must be as far away from each other. As D and C are in these two places, F cannot be here, then F will be here. If F is here, then who is the person left over? E is the person left over, E must be at this place. Then what is order? AE, DB, FCG is the order in which these 7 persons are seated in a row and they are facing. Then question number 61. Direction is not given, always take it as towards north only. By default, you take it as towards north. And who sits second to the left of G? Yes, tell me who is seated second to the left of G? F. F, that is choice 1. Then question number 62. And how many people sit between E and C? Now there are 3 persons, D, B and F, that is choice 4. Then question number 63. And what is the position of D with respect to C? Position of D with respect to C, 1, 2, 3. Third to the left. Third to the left, that is choice 2. Then question number 64. And if all the persons are made to sit in alphabetical order from left to right, alphabetical order from left hand side to right hand side, then how many persons will remain in the same place? Now this is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Tell me how many persons remain at the same place? 2 persons, A and G. 2 persons, that is choice 2. Then question number 65. 65 is based on a different question. Done? Now this is about question number 61 to 64. Then coming to this 65. Now it is based on A is the father of L. Now it is based on blood relations. A is the father of L. Tell me how to represent this one. A is the father of L. Q is the mother-in-law of K. L has only one sibling, G. L has only one sibling. That means L and G are the children of A. A is the father of L. Q is the mother-in-law of K. Q is the mother-in-law of K. L has only one sibling, G. J, who is the niece of L. As J is the niece of L, L is having only one sibling. Hence, this J must be the daughter of L, daughter of G. And J, who is the niece of L, is the only granddaughter of whom? As only granddaughter of Q. As of now, this is the only granddaughter of Q. As of now, this J is the granddaughter of A, and this J is the granddaughter of Q as well. Hence, how are this A and Q related to each other? How are A and Q related to each other? Chapali. How is A and Q related to each other? No. Now Q can be here, the wife of A, or now as G got married here, now these persons Q can be like this. And how many possibilities we can have? We can have some 2 possibilities, isn't it? Hence L is a male. If L is a male, then how is L related to Q? Now if Q is here, L is the son. Or if Q is here, there is no relation, isn't it? Hence there are 2 different possibilities in this case. Q is the mother-in-law. As Q is the mother-in-law of K is given. Now sir, mother-in-law of K means now sir, these 2 persons, wife must be here. Hence where should this K? No. Q is the mother-in-law of K, hence K must be here. As K is here, then Q will be at this place ruled out. Done with this? Now we can able to fix the person. If that information is not given, then there are 2 different possibilities. Then next one. Then what is the gender of this G? G is a male. G is G a male? Any information regarding that gender? Q is the mother-in-law of K. Now mother-in-law of K is given, the gender of K is not known, isn't it? Then A is the father of L and Q is the mother-in-law of K, and L has only one sibling, G. J is the niece of L. L is the only granddaughter. J is the niece of L. L is the only granddaughter of Q. Now here he is talking about whom? J, who is the niece of L, is the only granddaughter. Is the only granddaughter means J is the granddaughter. Here the word who is not there. Hence J is the granddaughter of Q. Done with this? As J is the granddaughter of Q, tell me what is the answer here? if L is a male, then how is L related to Q? L is the son of Q. L is the son of Q, that is choice 1. Question number 65, choice 1 is the answer. Done with this? Then, now number series. Number series question numbers please. 81 to 85. Now in this 81 to 85, no wrong number. In this question, number series is given, only one number is wrong, and find out the wrong number. 11, 14, 22, 37. As the numbers are increasing at a smaller rate and the difference, it must be under difference only. 11, 14, 22. Here the difference is 37, and next one is 68. Next to 68 is 96. Next to 96 is 144. As tell me the difference between these two, 11 and 14. Here the difference is plus 3, and the next difference is how much? Plus 8, and 22 and 37, the difference is how much? Plus 15, and 37 and 68, plus 31, and 68 and 96. As tell me what is the difference here? Plus 28, and 96 and 144, the difference is 48. Isn't it? Now these are the difference between these numbers. 3, 8, 15, 31 and 28. And now sir, up to here the numbers or differences are increasing, from here to here it is decreased, and again it will be increased. Then what should be your number? Your number must be somewhere here. Isn't it? Hence this 96 could be your wrong number. 96 or this. Now your wrong number must be in between these two only. Whether 31 can be wrong or 28 can be wrong. Then if you go with the differences 3, 8 and so on, 3 and 8, 3, 8, 15, 31, these are the differences. Now 3 and 8, what is the difference? Is 5. Next difference is 7. As 5 and 7 is there, and the next difference must be how much? 9. If 9 is added here, 15 plus 9 must be how much? 24 should be the next difference. Now I am talking about the differences only, 24. If 24 is here, next difference must be how much? 11. 24 plus 11 is 35, and 35 plus 13 is how much? 48. Isn't it? Hence 3, 8, 15, 48 are already given. Hence what are the differences here? The difference must be 3, 8, 15, 24 and so on. And the next difference must be how much? 24. If you add 24 here, 34 plus 37 plus 24, what is the number here? 61. And if it is 61, then tell me what is the next number? 61 and 96, what is the difference between these two? 61 and 96. Now the difference between these two numbers is 35. Are you following this one or not? Hence what is the wrong number here? 68 is the wrong number, and the correct number is 61, and it is given in choice 5. Now the difference between these differences are odd numbers, starting with 5. Plus 5, plus 7, plus 9, plus 11, plus 13, and so on. Now this is about question number 81. As then 82. Now in this question number 82, 119, 130 and so on. Now if you check all the numbers, 119, 130 and so on, the numbers are increasing at a smaller rate, hence it must be under which category? Difference. 119, 130, 129, 154, and next one 203, 284 and 405. 280, 203, 284 and 405. Are the numbers, isn't it? Then tell me what can be the wrong number here. Now the wrong number can be either 130 or 129, because from there onwards the numbers are increasing at a sequential order. Then what is the difference between 119 and 130? The difference between these two numbers is how much? 11. Next difference 30 and this one minus 1. Next one 129 and 154. Here the difference between these two numbers is how much? 25. Isn't it? If it is 25, 154 and 203. What is the difference here? 49. 49 is the difference. And 203 and 284, here the difference is 81. And the next difference is how much? 121. What are these numbers? This can be written as 11 square, and this is 9 square, and this is 7 square, and this is 5 square, and here the difference between these two numbers must be how much? 3 square and 1 square, isn't it? Hence 119 plus 1, 119 plus 1 is how much? 120 should be the number. Clear now? 119 plus 1, that is 120. If it is 120, next difference is 9. 120 plus 9, 129. Yes, what is the wrong number here? 130 is the wrong number. That is given in choice 2. Now here the difference between the numbers are squares of odd numbers. Plus 1 square, plus 3 square, plus 5 square, plus 7 square, plus 9 square are added. Done with this? Now this is about question number 82. Choice 2 is the answer, 130. Then 83. Now in this question number 83, if you see here, the number is starting with 3 and is ending with 6,000. As the numbers are increasing at a very faster rate, it must be under product or combination, isn't it? As product or combination, 3, 4, 3 and 4 cannot be related in the product, isn't it? And same is the case with 12, 45 and so on. As the numbers cannot be related, hence it must be under combination. And in the case of combination, we should always check out at the highest pairs only, isn't it? Then tell me what is your answer here. Then in this one, now 1005 and this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now 1005 into 6 is how much? 6030 plus how much? Plus 36. Yes, how can you relate these to 6 and 36? Into 6 plus 6 square. Then 198 and 1005. Now 198 into 5 is how much? 198 into 5. Yes, what is your answer? 198 into 5? 890, isn't it? Plus 25. 890 or 980? 980 plus 25 into 5 plus 5 square. Now into 6 plus 6 square, into 3 plus 3 square, and the next numbers must be into 4 plus 4 square, into 3 plus 3 square, into 2 plus 2 square, into 1 plus 1 square. Now 3 into 1 plus 1, 4, 4 into 2, 8 plus 4, 2 square, and 12 into 3, 36 plus 3 square, 9, 45 into 4, 180 plus 16. 180 plus 16, what should be the next number here? And here the next number must be 190. If it is 196, then only into 5 plus 5 square is valid. Clear now? And so what is the wrong number here? 198 is the wrong number, that is given in choice 2. And the correct number is 196. And this is about question number 83. Each of these numbers is multiplied with into 1 plus 1 square, into 2 plus 2 square, into 3 plus 3 square, into 4 plus 4 square, and into 5 plus 5 square. Then question number 84. Now in this 84, the numbers are increasing at a smaller rate, hence it must be under difference. Then what is the difference between 39 and 43? 39 and 43, the difference between these two is 4. And the next difference is 51, 60, 87, 110 and 167 are the numbers. Now 39 and 43, the difference between these two is 4. 43 and 81, the difference is 8. And 51 and 60, the difference is 9. And 60 and 87, the difference is 27. And this one 13 plus this will be 23. And the next one 57 is the difference, isn't it? Then tell me what can be your answer here. Now 4, 8, 9, 27 up to here, the numbers are increasing. And the wrong number could be in between 87 and 110, isn't it? Then what is the relation between this 4 and 8? Yes, how can you relate this one 4 and 8? Now 4, 8. Now 4, 8. 4 can be written as 2 square. And this 8 can be written as 2 cube. And 9 can be written as 3 square. And this can be written as 3 cube. 2 square, 2 cube, 3 square, 3 cube. Next one 4 square, 4 cube. Hence which number should be added to this place? 16, isn't it? And 16 is added to this one. If 16 is added to this number, then what is the correct number here? Plus 16. 87 plus 16 is so much? 87 plus 16, 103. If it is 103, then the difference between these two is so much? 64, 4 cube. 6 square and 6 cube. Then what is the wrong number here? 103 is the correct number. And the given number 110 is the wrong number. Done with this? 110, that is given in choice 3. Now this is about question number 84, choice 3 is the answer. Then 85, now in this question number 85, 20, 10, 12. Now earlier we had discussed about this one. The number decreased once, from there onwards if it started increasing, then we should go for into 0.5. Now 20 into 0.5 is 10. And next one, now 10, the numbers 12, 15, 30 and 75 are the numbers given. Now 30 and 75 can be written as 2.5 and 15 and 30 can be written as into 2, isn't it? Now 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, hence here it must be how much? Into 1. Now if it is into 1, then what should the number here? Here the number must be 10. If it is 10, then 10 into 1.5 is 15. Now into 0.5, into 1, into 1.5, into 2 and into 2.5. Then what is the wrong number here? 12 is the wrong number and the correct number is 10. Hence choice please, choice 1 is the answer. Done. Now this is about paper number 620.